It's a fascinating thing, the mind, and how it can learn to listen to the whisper that exists beneath the noise. And you don't have to do anything right now, but simply allow your conscious mind to listen to the sound of my voice, while the unconscious, the part of you that already knows how to breathe and dream and heal a cut, that part can receive the code, the upgrade, in its own way. And it's interesting how a gardener doesn't scream at a seed to grow. They simply create the conditions, good soil, water, sunlight. Then they trust, and the intelligence within the seed knows exactly what to do. How to reach the sun, how to dig its roots deep for stability. Consider now the radio. You have in your possession the most advanced radio receiver ever conceived. This radio, your own nervous system, can tune into countless stations. There's the station of daily worry, the static of old stories, the dramatic news channel of fear, and for so long you may have thought those were the only stations, that the dial was stuck. But what if you were to discover, with a gentle, intentional turn, you could find a different frequency, a signal of pure clarity, where insight arrives, not as frantic thoughts, but as quiet knowings, where solutions to problems you've been wrestling with simply dawn on you, like the sun rising without a sound. This is the cosmic channel, and the antenna is your open heart. And the beautiful, powerful secret is, you're already tuning in. Every time you have a gut feeling, and allow it, and it works out, that's you finding the signal. Every time you think of someone, and they call, that's you, broadcasting and receiving. We're just going to take that natural, intuitive muscle and give it more space to breathe, more permission to operate. Now, let's talk about the downloads. When a master carpenter decides to build a house, they don't just run into the forest and start chopping. First, they get a vision, a feeling of the house. They see it in their mind's eye. The plans, the blueprints, they come later. That initial vision, that's the download. And the amateur, the one who doesn't understand divine timing, they get that vision and they start frantically gathering wood, any wood, without letting the vision settle. They build a shaky, dangerous structure that collapses. But the master feels the vision. They sit with it. They let it tell them what kind of wood is needed, what tools, what foundation. They become a collaborator with the vision. And when the timing's right, the right materials appear. The right helpers show up. The ground is ready to be built upon. Your mind, your conscious, eager mind, might want to force the blueprint. But your unconscious mind, the part connected to the cosmic internet, it knows the perfect divine timing. And you can learn to trust that, to let the download work on you and prepare you. So when the moment of action comes, you're not forcing, you're flowing. And what you build then will be unshakable. And of course, there's the matter of the heart, the tuning fork of the universe. A scientist will tell you a tuning fork, when struck, creates a vibration, a wave that moves through air. And if another tuning fork of the same pitch is nearby, it'll begin to vibrate too, without being touched. This is not magic. It's physics. It's resonance. Now, imagine your heart is that tuning fork. When you choose to cultivate a feeling of peace or love or gratitude, you're striking that tuning fork and you're sending that wave out. And every other heart, every other being that's capable of resonating with that frequency will begin to vibrate with it too. You may never see it, but it's happening. This is how you change the world. Not by fighting the darkness, but by turning on a light so bright the darkness simply becomes irrelevant. The old systems, the one built on control and fear, they're like a cacophony of out-of-tune instruments, playing a song of separation. They're loud, they're distracting, but you, and the others who are remembering, you are the musicians who are starting to hear the true underlying symphony. And as you each find your note and play it with clarity and confidence, a new harmony emerges. A harmony so beautiful and so powerful, the old noise can't compete. It just fades away. And so, the unconscious mind, the part that's always listening, can integrate this new code now. The code that says your intuition is your birthright. And it gets stronger every time that you trust that quiet nudge. The code that understands a divine idea is a seed to be nurtured, not a command to be forced. The code that knows your heart is not just a feeling, it's a fundamental creative force, a tool for planetary change. And you can carry this knowing with you as you drift into a deep, restful sleep. Or as you go about your day tomorrow. This isn't about adding something new. It's about remembering what you already are. A master of energy, a conscious creator, a node of cosmic intelligence, having a beautifully, perfectly human experience. And it's wonderful to watch that knowing settle in right now.